Hi, what is marriage, you may ask? The dictionary states that it means to unite. Haven't you ever wondered how something so spectacular could turn out to be like World War II? Breaking down your wedding into 6 steps will really help you relieve some stress. The steps are 6 to 9 month, 5 to 4 month, the 8 month, 7 month, 3 to 2 month, and then the 1 month and the week before or of the wedding. There are also some do's and don'ts that I will be discussing, and also some ways to relieve your stress. First off, a good way to split the pressure up is to put it into 6 different categories. First off, the first category is the 6 to 9 month category. In these couple of months, try to pinpoint how much you and your fiance are willing to put into your wedding. Try to talk to your families and see how much, or if at all, if they're are going to help you with your budget. That way you and your fiance know how much you guys are willing to spend. According to Kathleen Harris, who is a wedding planner, she said that try to reserve your venues, because it can be really stressful, and it can really be heartbreaking if you have a place in mind where you guys want to get married and you can't get it. So try to get all of your hard things done in the beginning. Second, the 8-month period. I know finding a dress or suit can be really depressing, but try to find a dress that you love 110% of the way. I was lucky enough to try on my wedding dress, the very first one, and I loved it, and that's the one I picked. So don't be so depressed. Don't go in closed-minded. You'll find it, and it'll be spectacular. Another fun thing that you get to do is register at the places where you want to get your gifts from. Try to be really cooperative with your fiance, because it's both of your house and your household items that you're going to be getting. So try to be really cooperative and understanding with one another. Next is the 7 to 6 month period. The time is ticking, so you need the food, the music, and the flowers. The flowers, try to go with your season. Like, I got married in the fall, so my colors were more like oranges and stuff. The food, try to stay neutral. Don't go all spicy and all these weird different flavors. Try to stay neutral. The music, try to get all ages out there on the dance floor. I can't emphasize it anymore. You want everybody to be able to have a good time. It's just hard you always want to do what you want on your wedding day, but it's also hard because you also have to kind of think for other people also. Following the timeline is now the time for 5 to 4 month period. Try to get your guest list all figured out. Don't be surprised if you get up to like 300, 400 people, because the people that live out of state and whatnot probably won't be able to make it. And then it's time to pick out your cake. Try to order more than what you expect, because it's better to have more than less. That's same with the food. Try to order more. You can always take it. Most places will let you take it home, and then you can have it for like gift opening or whatever else you have the next day. After all of that comes the 3 to 2 month period. This is the time to get those rings. So it's really fun, because you get to look at all these different jewelry places and all these beautiful rings and things, but try not to go broke on a ring. I mean, you should be happy no matter what, because it is from your significant other. Then mail out your invitations. This is kind of fun. Make sure you put your RSVP a little bit earlier than what you would normally, because you always have those family members that like to procrastinate a little bit. So try your best to RSVP like a week before what you would normally. That's just that way you get everything in order and out of your hair. Finally, it is time for the 1 month and the week of the wedding. So it's here, and it takes about a week to get your marriage license, so get in there and get that. Pick out your seating arrangement. Try to remember what family members don't necessarily see eye to eye with each other. This will really help you not, or eliminate most of the fighting and the arguing and whatnot. So then we can review what we talked about so far. There are the 6 steps of planning for the wedding: the 6 to 9 month, the 8 month, the 7 to 6 month, 5 to 4 month, 3 to 2 month, and then the 1 month and the week of the wedding. Just doing this, it's just helping, and it's just spacing it all out. That way you don't have all these things just coming at once. So that will really help with the stress. In addition, there are some tips on what to do and what not to do when planning for your wedding on a website called theweddingwizards.com. One of the main points that they made was to create a checklist, which kind of looks like this. It just breaks it down into like the apparel and the reception and the photography and the rings. This way you can just check it off as you go, and that way you just really can't forget anything because it's all right in front of you. So this is a really good way to organize. Or they say the website also set a timeline, which is what we're talking about right now. Decide what is also most important to you. If what I've been saying isn't that important to you in the different timelines, that's all up to you. Whatever you think is most important to you, then you do that first. And to remember, don't forget to have a good time. It is your day. It goes so fast. So remember just to sit back, relax, and just realize it's your day. You know, you're married. So just be happy. And also on a video I watched, a lady called Donna Barnes said that you actually should be worrying about actually nothing, and your family should be worrying about almost everything. So that kind of surprised me as well, because, you know, you would think it would be vice versa, but it's not. So now you are aware of what to do and what not to do when planning for your wedding. Clearly, after all of this that I just discussed with you, you are going to be really, really stressed out. Lori Randall, a wedding and party planner, stating that hiring a coordinator will really help. If it's within your budget, I would highly suggest you do it, because they take all the stressful things and they leave you with the non-stressful things. So it will really, really help. And when your mind is going in different directions, that's the last thing you want to think about. Another tip from Naomi Rockler Gladden, she said it is not to worry about what other people think, which is so true, because I know we're always there to impress people, and you do, since it is on your wedding day, but only to a certain extent. It is your day. You do what you want. You get what you want. Don't worry about what other people will like or what they don't like or whatever, you know? Just try to make you and your fiancé both happy. It is your day, and it only happens once, and it goes so quick. So in conclusion, just remember, you're getting married, so be happy. Being married is a wonderful thing. It may get hard at times and you feel like you want to give up, but don't. It'll all work out in the end. Just try to relieve the stress by doing this timeline. So remember the 6 to 9 month, the 8 month, the 7 to 6 month, the 5 to 4 month, 3 to 2 month, and then the 1 month in the week of the wedding. Then remember the do's and don'ts. That was just some things to look at just when you're planning your wedding. And lastly, you need to find ways to cope with stress, because it is really stressful, and you will go rip out your hair if you don't relax and just space it all out. So don't let it get all to your head, and just remember, it is a happy day. It is the rest of your life that you're going to be able to spend with your significant other, the person that you love so deeply. So good luck, and I hope this helps.